Today is a special day. It's the 2nd anniversary of a day that changed my world forever. It's also the 8th anniversary of a day that changed my world forever. So 8 years ago was the day that Monsieur entered my life. And on August 24th, 2023 is when I lost my soul dog, Monsieur. He was more than my dog. He was my best friend. He was my daily companion. And he helped me see the world differently. He was really the soul that came into my life to make me see this world differently. He had a way of seeing beauty and joy in like all the details. Things I couldn't see, he saw them. He saw some beauty in this world. And he made me appreciate and slow down and notice and appreciate life in ways I'd never had before. So this video that I'm going to show you next is a tribute to him, to the love we shared, the adventures we had, and the light he brought in my life. I miss him every day, and I want to share him with you. So I hope you appreciate the little video I made for him. That also explains why this channel exists. My grief is a big part of my spiritual path, the grief I had for losing my dog, Monsieur. Thank you for watching and sharing this with me. I never wanted to be on a spiritual journey. I just wanted to be with my dog. My schnoodle, Monsieur, wasn't just a pet. He was my soulmate, my anchor, my reminder that life could be beautiful even when everything else felt heavy and wrong. After he died, I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know why I was still here. I lost the one presence that made life feel worth it without needing to explain or justify anything. For months, I wanted to leave this world. I planned it. I didn't want to be here if he wasn't, but something in me refused to fully shut down. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was my soul remembering that I still had something to do here. I tried everything I could to find him again. Astral projection, DMT, ayahuasca, past life regressions, breathwork, meditation, retreats, teachings and courses from spiritual leaders. And I did find him again. In a recent astral projection, my first one in a long time, I called out for him the moment I left my body, and he came. He jumped on me, licked my face, and I held him again on the floor of my kitchen. That moment was so real. I felt him, I hugged him. A moment like this is worth everything to me now that I can't hold him here. I've been waiting for it for 2 years. During this astral projection, however, I made a choice. Wanting so desperately to talk to him with words, I asked him to shapeshift into human form, thinking it would help with communication. And he did. He appeared to me as an androgynous teen. Nothing like what I imagined his human form would have been, but it was him. Before I could ask him what I wanted to ask, I was pulled back to my body. And ever since then, I've been grieving again. Not just grieving him, but grieving the form I loved. The fur, the weight of him in my arms, and the way our love didn't need words. This experience reminded me that he's not just a dog, he's a soul. And that I'm a soul too. That love exists beyond form, that sometimes we're allowed to experience it through form, like I did with him. That realization cracked something open in me. It feels like another stage of grief, and at the same time, a stage of awakening. Grief is my path. Grief is my spiritual path. That longing for oneness, that ache to go home. It's all part of the remembering, and it's part of how we shift. I'm still here, not because I'm happy to be here, but because there's still love in me, and because somehow continuing to walk this path is part of why I came. My purpose isn't some big revelation. Right now, it's just showing up for my family, for my healing, for the love I carry that doesn't stop just because my loved one is no longer in physical form. Sometimes your soul breaks open, and instead of falling apart, you start to see through the cracks. If you've lost someone, if you're grieving a soul connection so deep it hurts to breathe, I see you, and I want you to know this. The love doesn't end. The soul still lives. And if you listen with the part of you that remembers where you came from, you'll find them again. This is my shift, and this is why I created Spiritual Shifter. So thank you for walking this path with me.